name is Violeta Salinas Reyes, and I studied for a year in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. I'm majoring in linguistics with a Spanish emphasis, and I'm a double major in Latin American and Iberian studies. I took 3 classes for my major, my Latin American studies major, and I learned a lot. They were really interesting. The classes were a lot smaller. I mean, there were no big, I never had any big classes like in the size of Campbell Hall. They were pretty small, and so you had a closer connection to your teachers, and you would see them outside, you'd greet them, and they were sort of like your friends too. The first 2 months I was there, I was with a host family, and I really liked it, but I felt that after the 2 months that I could probably find my own place, and I was living with a few other girls from my program, but we were able to find a nice place thanks to with help from our Brazilian friends there, so it's doable. I lived right by the ocean, so it was I really liked it. I mean, I could just walk a block and the beach would be right there, and it was not difficult getting around. Once you figured out the bus system, it's really easy to get anywhere, and I never had any issue getting around anywhere, and I could always ask. The people were very friendly, and even if they didn't really know where that place was or how to get there, they would always try to help you out. The first 6 months, I didn't make that many friends in school. It was sort of a bit hard because of the language barrier, but once I started talking to other people, it became really easy, and I mean they're very used to foreign students coming to their university, so they're really friendly. And the second semester I was there, a lot of people from my program left, so I was sort of forced to try to get out of my shell and this time really interact, and I made some really good friends that I have my connections in Brazil now for whenever I want to go back. They're there for me, and I also made a lot of international friends. I met people from Mexico, from Spain, from Sweden, and it's just really amazing to meet so many people from so many different places and get to interact with them. I wanted to do 2 countries for the year. I wanted to do half a year in Brazil and half a year in Spain. But once I was in Brazil, I just wanted to be there more time because I felt like this first 6 months was not enough. So I extended, and I stayed for the whole year. One of the best things I did while I was in Brazil was go hiking. I have never hiked in my life. First time I went was to this place called Pedra da Gávea, which is this really huge rock. It's 842 meters tall above sea level, and I hiked it all in one night, and I camped up there with a few of my Brazilian friends, and we were able to watch the sunrise, and it was an amazing experience. They don't have tortillas there, so I'm Mexican, and pretty much every meal has to have tortillas, so that was something I had to learn how to deal with. Before you go, make sure to buy enough mosquito repellent, because mosquitoes from Brazil, it's like they know you're not from there, and they will eat you alive if you do not take enough repellent. Stay the year. It gets so much better the second semester, the next 6 months, because the first few just fly by and you're trying to figure everything out, and once you figure it out you have to leave. So I say stay the year. It's the best thing you could do.